Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Duke with the Commit and Go Podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this. This one phrase could be killing you. So a couple weeks ago, I'm on Facebook, and I make a post, and this post was posing a question. The question, very simple: does your business provide an experience, or does it just exist? Does your business provide an experience, or does it just exist? So if you're a person who's not an entrepreneur, then I want you to put yourself in the position of you're an employee in a business, and does the business that you're in, does it provide people with an experience, or does it just exist? Now, if we think of experiences, oftentimes our minds can go to a place like Disney World, and they're providing an experience. I mean, from top to bottom, everything they do in the Disney culture provides an experience. You go to the nicer hotels, a Ritz-Carlton, and they provide an experience for the people who are coming into their particular hotel. And there's restaurants, and there's all types of places that, even as I say this, you know the places that you've been to, that they have just provided an experience. You will keep going back because you love the way it makes you feel, the experience that they give you. And so I pose this question, and in typical Facebook manner, what I get are a bunch of people telling me basically how awesome they are. In other words, like, oh yeah, that's what we do. That's what we pride ourselves in. Our patients tell us how awesome we are. And this is what we do, and this is what we're all about. It's comment after comment about, like, yeah, this is what we do. In other words, hey, good question, but we provide an experience and we're awesome. And the thing is that what I've seen over years, and this is from going to seminars and listening to speakers, and I remember going to a seminar years ago, and a friend of mine said, oh, I've heard that guy before. And I had literally heard the particular speaker probably 100 times, and he had probably heard the speaker 10 times. And he says, oh, I've heard him before. And in my mind, I'm going, wow, you can't really get enough, can you? I mean, isn't there always another level or another degree of growth? I would think that you'd want to go so that you could actually, learn from him. And the same thing holds true here, is that people just write things off. Well, I'm already doing that, so I don't even have to consider it. But what if you were to consider this one phrase that could be affecting you in your business, it could be affecting you in your life? When we sit here and we say, I already do that, I already know that, what if we were to consider just asking a different question? And that question is, what does this mean to me? In other words, instead of assuming I already know something and I can't learn anything else, what if I were to say, what does this mean to me? What would it look like to me? Boy, Troy's asking me, do I provide an experience or do we just exist? Well, I think that we provide an experience, but what if we were to provide more? Maybe we just exist in the way that we've been providing experience. We've gotten so used to it over the years that we kind of got away from really working to expand and go above and beyond and give a wow experience to people. What this means to me is that I could be even better than what I'm doing now. Maybe I should sit and talk to my team and find out what we can do to provide our customers, our clients, our patients with a better experience. But the phrase that will kill you in business and in life is, oh, I'm already doing that. I already know it all, in essence. What would happen if we all surrendered to that one phrase and we just said, no, I'm open to the possibilities. I'm open to the possibilities of what would exist if I did A, if I did B, if I did C. So you look at your health, you look at your business, you look at your relationships, and, oh, I already do that. I remember having a gentleman tell me, I already do that for my wife. And maybe it was like writing her love notes, or it was date night. It was date night is what it was. It was take her out on a date night. He said, I already do that. I said, well, are you open to the possibility that you're doing it wrong? Would you consider doing it a different way? Yeah, what's a different way? What if you actually planned a date night, a different night to go out with her? What if you actually went out, bought her flowers, came to the front door, knocked on the door, and actually whisked her away in the car and took her out and pulled out her seat and sat and had a nice dinner, not at the same place you go to every Thursday night at 7:30, but you went there at 8 o'clock because you went for a walk beforehand? What if you went and bought a bottle of wine and went and sat in the park first, and after that then went to dinner? But if I sit there and say I already do that, I'm not open to the possibility that I could do it a different way. I'm not open to the possibility that there's another way that exists that could create more connection for me in my relationships. And so instead of saying I already do that, I'm already awesome, what would happen if we asked a different question that said, what does this mean to me in the context of where I'm at right now in my life? So I want you to take a look at your life, across body, being, balance, and business. And where is it that you're hearing messages, maybe from me, maybe from someone else, and you're going, I already do that. But what would happen if you were to consider what that person was saying and say, what does it mean to me with where my business is at right now? What would it look like? And then go do that thing. This is an opportunity for you to not just exist at the current level of experience you provide, but to continually up the game of the service that you provide in your business, up the game of how you show up in your relationships, up the game and how you show up in your own personal health, if you're willing to ask this one simple question. All right, folks, that's all I've got for you here today. Hey, as always, if you have a question, comment, or you want to reach out to me just to say hi, shoot me an email at drtroy, DRTROY, @commitandgo.com. Make sure you head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, rate and or review this podcast, and share with your friends and family who you think could benefit from the daily fire I deliver here every week, Monday through Friday. And finally, head on over to www.commitandgo.com. Find out more about myself and the different services that I provide. Hey, there's even a little freebie over there for you in time mastery. Go get yours today. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go Podcast. We encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time.